Good morning, Tom. Um, you're talking about frame here, and I have to tell you to start with, I am not a frame guy. I've never worked with frame. I don't understand it. But I do know from teaching classes and stuff that you have an ability here. In RoboHelp 2015, I have an ability to right-click and import. And I could probably go up here and find an import option. I've always done it the right-click way. But when I'm importing, down here at the bottom, we've got all kinds of things we can import. There's FrameMaker stuff here. So let's say that you're importing something from Frame. I don't really know what a book is versus, did a map or anything like that. But if you were strictly importing, basically, and I can't show you this because I don't have Frame and I don't use it, but when you're importing, part of that process will be to create those mappings and the page breaks and whatnot. I can show you importing a Word document. Hopefully you can extrapolate from that. So let's see, I've got a document here called Hogwash. I'm going to click open. And if I'm importing, I get this import dialog. So you can see if it's FrameMaker, I would have an option here to edit. Since it's Word, I have an option here to edit. So I'm assuming the frame dialog will be similar. Apologies, it's thundering and my little dog doesn't like it. So RoboHelp's peeking inside this document. Should come up here in a moment with another dialog. There's the dialog. So this is the conversion settings. So I've got paragraph settings. I don't have any heading 1s or 2s or whatever in this document apparently. I don't really know what's in the document. Just grabbed it. But if I were to select something like that, I would then on the right see the option to say pagination. I would enable that to split into different topics based off of whatever tag or whatever it is you see here. I'm assuming the same would hold true for a frame document of some sort that you're bringing in. So hopefully, again, you can extrapolate from that. I'm going to cancel here because there is another way to work with Frame and with Word, and that is to right-click and then choose to link a frame or Word. When you link, you're establishing an ongoing relationship. And it's very similar except for I'm going to choose to link a Word document. And I'll just pull in, here's an import test. And now I've linked the document. So when a document's been linked, you'll see it listed here. And you can see, I don't know if this will work, but let me try it. I've got a magnifier. Yay! Notice it's a Word document with a yellow triangle with an exclamation mark. That's because it hasn't been actually pulled in yet. I've just simply pointed to the document. Now I need to tell RoboHelp how to deal with it. So up here from the, let's see, I'm on the project tab, so likely I can go here to the project settings. Since they've redesigned the interface, that throws me. So here we've got an option. There's a general tab, there's an import tab, and this is just like what we saw earlier. When we're linking, of course, we would need to edit the settings for FrameMaker. Again, I don't have a frame document, so I'll click Edit. You're going to see the same stuff as what we saw before. You can see that this document has some heading 1s and whatnot in it. So I would enable that, enable the pagination, click OK again. I've now told RoboHelp, all right, here's where the document is. I went into the other dialog to say, here's what the settings are. Then the last step would be to right-click and to say, update. And when I choose update, then it would actually perform the same thing it did or would have done if I imported. It's going to generate the HTML from it, but in this case, it's going to have an actual relationship between the frame documents. So you'd make all your changes in the frame document, or the Word document in this case, and then periodically, this little guy would have two green arrows pointing either way. Actually, let me go ahead and do this. Let me update. Perfect, it's been updated. And you can see that now I've got 2 green arrows, meaning it's all perfectly synchronized. Now, if someone, like in the frame situation, something changes in the frame, one of these, well, this is going to go back to the little yellow triangle with the exclamation mark. That's your clue that the document's different, and you need to right-click and update again. So hopefully that will kind of get you started. You're probably better off, since this is Frame, posting in the forums. Maybe Jeff Coatsworth or one of the other folks that dabbles in Frame or deals with it regularly could answer that a little bit better. So hope this finds you well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.